Shouts out to Agent 85. Welcome to the party, my friend. A special shout out to our guy T.I. Thanks for making it to the party, man. Be with you guys in a second. While everybody's vibing, just taking in the music and chilling, tell me how your day's going so far. Hopefully well. What's going on, party people? We doing all right tonight? Welcome to Game Therapy. Let's see, who's here tonight? We got Agent 85. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. And nice to meet you, Agent 85. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. And if we have, good to see you again. Tristan says, what's up, y'all? B, where can we get this chill? YouTube. I'll give you the link. Hold on. If YouTube will let me, I will post the link to their video where this song is, where these mix of royalty-free songs is playing. In fact, I actually want to shout these people out in my video because I am using their music for the show. Why not share the love? Let's see. Their name is Stomp's Playlist is the name of the channel. I don't know if it's a pirate account or if it's legit, but it's lo-fi hip-hop mix 2021. No copyright lo-fi music. So I just put the link in the chat. That way you guys can enjoy it. I don't know if you guys can see the link. YouTube usually destroys links when you try to post them, but I figured if I'm posting a link to their platform, the reason why they destroy links doesn't exist. The reason they destroy links is they want nobody to leave the platform because they don't make any money when you're not here. So if I post a link that keeps you making them money, everybody should be happy. There we go. But that's where you can get the lo-fi tunes of Jesus. Mr. Tristan. I was recalling a Looney Tunes episode where there was a pirate and his parrot name was Mr. Tristerd. Maybe he was saying Tristan. He just had a weird, he said, Mr. Tristan. It was like Trister. It sounded like what he was saying. Maybe he was saying Tristan. All these years, Johnny. Ha! Wrong weapon. I'm trying to take. I mean, there is one in here. Where is it? There she is. You better run your ass. I still don't understand why they do time things in this game. It seems so ungodly silly that they use time to do that, but you know what? I am not the maker of this game, so far be it from me to criticize the maker's vision. I honestly don't even know what I just did. Well, I should say I don't remember. Hey, Leosta, where you at, homie? Let's get them Leostas going. There we go. Give me the bridge, Jesus. Okay, so that thing probably lit up the crystals, so I can do the crystal light up show here. Because there's the other treasure chest. Leosta! Missed. Come on. I got bridges. Yeah. Sam Porter bridges. Tristan says, LOL, best Looney Tunes character was Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, but I might be biased. I can dig it. My favorite, I think my favorite is Foghorn Leghorn. Ah. So yeah, thanks for asking that question, Tristan, because earlier, when I used that music, I was like, I wish I had a way to shout these guys out. I don't remember their name from when I pulled it up. And I didn't want to be switching between links, but I was like, I could just link people to it and say, hey, here's your link, kickass.com. Huh, okay. We in here figuring it out. Yes. Going low. Down to the river boat so we can sail away to the island of love. Is this a real song? Oh, that is one of my favorite jokes from one of my favorite shows. Although I made up my own song for my version of the joke. Hey, let me off, ho! I was trying to see. Oh, dagger! I don't think we're supposed to be down here, Black.
Ah, see? The boat washed ashore.
That's a long
Someone
Otello.
did call the serpent earlier.
Oh. Into the boat. Ain't no boat. He talking about some boats washed ashore. I don't see no shore boat. Ho. Oh, there you go.
Nope, still kinked.
Your mama's kinked.
Get
Mama's
in.
kinky.
I will pull.
Tristan says, sure thing. I'm always on the lookout for some. Yeah, chill hop. If you have a subscription to Spotify, just look up everything Chill Hop does. They're legit. And then, what is wrong with me? Pause. Everybody stop what you're doing and go look up Substantial. The artist named Substantial. It's a friend of mine named Stan. He's not only an amazing human being, he's one of the dopest artists I've ever worked with. I'm actually thinking about releasing a video that I did with him. Has it been 10 years now since Nujabes passed away? Jesus Christ, how time flies. So we did a tribute show for Nujabes, and Substantial was one of the people that performed at it. And I was one of the people that was, I was really just hanging out, but I helped the guy that organized it, you know, do some of the marketing and website shit. But I have video of him doing his tribute song to Nujabes that I was like, I should release this and send it to Stan and be like, you remember this? Although he probably, it's hard for him because a lot of his career now, not hard, but it's challenging when someone you're close to who you worked with and that capacity passes away, because so much of the conversation becomes about the person who passed away and not the work you're currently working on. So he may not want to see it because it's emotional, but no, hooker, I'm trying to play the game. Sorry, I had to say that. Everybody look up some, if you want lo-fi, hi-fi, he does it all, man. He's a beast. And he's a baritone of a voice, so.
You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
He's got a sexy voice.
I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth. I am a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you.
That's one of the illest parts of this game right there.
Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you?
Perfect child response. The writers.
No.
Oh.
No, I do not think so.
Yeah. Tell him, Pops. God, they got some of these scenes so perfect.
Oh,
so good.
Mother knew? She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew my true nature.
I'm a god. Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Indeed. You know
That
something.
is the curse.
You know something about that, don't you, Bob Ross? Fist bump.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Or turn invisible? I don't feel like a god.
I do not know the reach of your godhood. But over time, we will learn.
I had hoped to spare you. Woo!
You sure I can't turn into a wolf?
You are welcome to surprise me.
So replace God with warrior, and I remember having that talk with my dad. I had hoped to spare you. Yeah,
That's why I
Pop.
hear voices sometimes. You sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't get strong like Father, but I'll have abilities all my own?
You already do, laddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you knew all along?
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder who else knew I was a god. Freya for sure. Brock and Sindri?
They do not need to know.
Baldur! Does he know? Is that why he's after us?
There you go,
know
son. You're
him from
picking it up.
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Baldur. That is the truth.
Hey, we don't have to go right back to Tyr's vault, do we? I mean, we're God. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing right now?
I will show you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this again, without interruptions.
Wait a minute. I think I did something wrong. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, so obviously what I'm looking for is below me. Got it. Actually, there was an arrow, a subtle arrow on that map marker. Good job, designers. Forgive my lack of observation. That one's on me.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Need to find the board for this one, G.
You ready?
What does this rune say, boy?
The bull's answer. In plain sight.
It says Earth.
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Alphon. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad. You can either serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, a god of war, but one who fought for peace. Had a reputation
Now
for
that's a
being
hero.
heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
There you go.
So
That's
there
what
are
warriors are
people.
really in place to
Once
do.
in a moon, it's been known to happen.
Stop
Yes.
the wars.
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for the Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jotunheim tower.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Where is this black room?
Don't know. I've never been in here.
The stone! That has to be it. Naturally.
Didn't think it would be that easy.
No. Was kind of hoping, though. So what now?
Rather, a trap for the winds of hell. But where do you think the winds are?
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention that. When you were sick, we went to Helheim to get your cure.
You did?
Terrible experience, by the by. Your dad picked up a new trick, though, with a little help from Brock.
Brock was there too? But... We'll get back to this later.
Look up, my friends. Look up. Alright, so it's definitely from outside. Let's go outside then. What's up, homie? Appreciate you leaving that behind for a brother. For a brum. Alright, it's definitely not that thing. Is it somewhere in here at all? Nay, 'tis not. Ah, 'tis here, whore. Gotcha, bitch.
Move it or you may lose it, brother.
I'm moving it, ho. I'm not the fastest man in the world. I'm huge. That door should have opened up somewhere. Ah, but first, we feast.
Well, that's unfriendly.
Daggone. Hey, ease back, freeze back for a second now. Bounce to this.
How'd you know that was up?
Experience.
What we got? Money? Solid Svartflinheim steel. The steel of whores. Ah, lad.
Ah, a ski and do from my homeland. Used to have one of my own back in the day. You should take it, boy.
Yes, boy. Take it. We might need to butter bread somewhere in our travels.
This is why no one likes you.
That's fine.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
It's too small for father.
No. It'll be fine.
Woo! Just in time, wasn't it? Damn, right in the way.
Careful, brother. Rhea's not here to bring you back if you're cutting too.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, dang, did they want me to run through here to do it? Outside your mind.
Look at that!
Alright, so we'll get ready for the question of the evening here shortly. And then we get into our grab bag during the break. We'll see what the Lord has bestoweth upon us. Ah, he's home. Ah, I think my wife's home. What up, Turbo?
What'd you find?
Enough distraction. Do not forget why we are here.
Okay.
Yep, the wife's home. Yes. Love when she's home. Ain't no
That's my
sunshine
great desert
when
land,
she's
very
gone.
far from here.
Do gods live there?
Oh my, yes. Many, many gods.
Good or bad?
And not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
How's your day going so far, Turbo? Turbo. Alright, so we're going to get this door open. Lickety split. Split the lickities. We must split the lickities at once. All in your ass. That's my favorite kicking ass phrase. Oh, man, I'm killing everybody. Y'all dead too. Look at you. Hey, ho! All that?
Keep it up.
Hey, all that shooting. This gonna be your ass right here. Come here, ho. And shoot the other one. Kill his ass. I want that thing dead. Oh, I wanted to rip his head off. That's what I like.
What did you see in that vault that set you off?
It is not important.
Seemed important to you.
It was a rash impulse. You need not dwell on my failings.
Wow. That was almost an apology.
Ah!
We can't leave here without the black room.
You said that was almost an
We can do
apology.
this.
Well, if car troubles was the worst of your day, Rion, I'd say you're having a kick-ass day.
Stands to reason the second ring should behave
Still
like
got
the
all
first.
your fingers, right?
Just need to capture the winds.
Oh, I gotta do it twice. That's right. Oh, you gonna miss? Oh, I am not in the mood. Where is my next jump off? There you go. Come on, ho. Come on back round. Let Dad do what he's got to do around here. Oh, you are the whore of all Babylon. Really? You gonna make me miss? And see, this is why video games are dumb. Oh, wrong one. Hope I got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no! You punk bitch ass fucking game designers. You always doing shit like that. Like, when will game designers understand that the fun shit you put in the game to amuse yourself is the shit we hate? I know you think it's hilarious that you did that to me. Punk bitches. It's like, what's his name that runs, I forgot the name of the studio that got started making fucking Half-Life mods. He's like, I made a healing station that hurt you. Ah, fuck you. You fucking misanthrope ass motherfucker. I forgot his name. You guys know who he is. He's famous and shit. Bragging about trolling fucking gamers. Like, that's what you doing, ho? I made a healing station that hurt you instead of helping you. Right. Who does that? A person who hates other people. That's who does that shit. Hitler does that.
I just want to know the truth from now on, okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
Yeah, good point. All right, it's our favorite time, boys and girls. Puzzle time. There should be music that plays every time a game puzzle comes up. Okay, so that's in here, and I guarantee you one of the things I'm supposed to break is in this room. So let's run across while that's doing its thing. Run, ho! I know there's one in here. You're not gonna fool me, ho. I know how video games work. Try to tell me there ain't one in here, ho. I ain't the one. Ah, see? I told you. I told you there'd be one in here, didn't I? Didn't I tell you we win it? We rocked them Bamas. We rocked them. Two of Tremont Bocce style. Huachagwan. Alright, check the room just in case. Now, the exploration puzzles I actually do enjoy. I'm like, alright, I don't mind doing a little scavenger hunting. It's the, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's keep making me run around and figure out shit. Ah, I see your asshole. Come here.
I can't work, brother. Good luck.
All in your ass. Give me my treasure chest, biatch. And my money, ho. I ain't the one. I'm a pixel perfect your ass. Just slow ass running. Yes, the apple of Talinor, or the Edun apple. Same thing. Talinor is just another name for it. Same thing. All right, let's keep it rocking. I can't jump up there, can I? Hey.
And I thought those saws were scary.
Boy, read what's on this wall.
Look, it's the wolf giants, Skull and Hati.
That's right. The bringers of day and night.
Ragnarok begins when they catch the sun and moon, right? Did Tyr know them?
I don't know. Like them well enough to cover a massive wall in his vault with them, though.
Let's see, Harley says, if y'all could fight anyone from the past or present, who would it be? I got that question from TikTok, and the answers were, I wouldn't fight anybody. Fighting takes us just as much away from the person that's on the aggressive side as the one on the losing side. I would want to fight no one. in history. Even John Connor can't fight the future. Oh, Harlequin says, this one person said they'd fight the first fish who decided to crawl on land and breathe air. That is funny. Get that fish back in the water now! Why? Because there's going to be a nuclear... Come on, man. Just put the fish back in the water. Stop it. Stop making things... I just came up with a joke that even I'm scared to tell. Wow. I didn't think I had a filter. Damn. All right. Cool. So speaking of fighting and killing people, let's get to the question of the night, shan't we? I actually like the way they laid out this puzzle structure. That is the opposite of everything I complain about in a lot of other video games.
Want an adventure in some amazing place?
All right, where's my next little ball of
Me and
green?
Mother wanted us to have a little fun. Everything we've seen and done.
All right, so pregunta of the night. Ladies, this one's for you. All one of you that's here. If my wife's watching, there's probably two.
I don't see another trap for the,
Yeah, me neither.
Winds of hell? Maybe we can get up to one of those balconies for a better look.
Maybe we can. So question of the night, everybody ready? What is... Hold on. I hear stuff breaking and I'm trying to make sure I'm not about to be in fisticuffs. Okay, so, yeah, we're about to be in fisticuffs. Alright, after the fisticuffs, we'll ask the question of the night. Or maybe after the memorial. Oh God, help me, Jesus.
On your right.
Mama's on the right. Oh, Rudy, this is for you.
Nicely done.
Look, there's the wind trap.
There's your mama. All right, come read this, ho.
What of these?
Thought is faster than wind.
Yeah, yes, it
Perhaps
is.
this isn't about speed at all. Is there someplace else the winds can go?
Yes, whore. Many places the winds can go. Ho, I did not...
For someone so loved, Tyr sure was paranoid.
Aye. Thanks to Odin, with good reason.
All right, question of the night. Now that I think I've killed all the bad guys. Question of the night for the audience. What is your favorite chick flick? That's a genre, right? That's what we all call it, or is everybody offended at the word chick? As if anybody thinks anyone else is stupid enough to try to reduce a woman down to a fucking chicken. For Christ's sake. Is that how sensitive we are now, motherfuckers? Well, get ready when the goddamn aliens show up. Have your anuses ready. Because if words hurt you, they're going to make short work of your ass. What's your favorite chick flick? Let's hear it. and then I'll tell you mine.
Ah, clever.
I'm a clever dude, severed head guy. Not the smartest man in the world. I can handle myself in a battlefield. Which actually may mean you're the smartest man in the world. Whoever does that the best is probably the smartest man in the world. I'm not the one who does it the best, so it ain't me. Many better than I. Okay, let's get our... There it is. Want to make sure we got our bearings before we start the dookie shoot cookout or whatever this is called. Give me that hoe! Who took time to build all this shit? The gods in this world were bored as fuck. That's the problem.
The roadster. It's lowering.
Alright, what do we got?
What's going on?
Trap.
Turbulence is Prince's Bride. I know another person who's going to answer that same one. Actually,
I'm fine.
it definitely would be one of them.
Pull chains on the wall.
But there are 3 of them. What do I do?
Atreus, focus. You can do this.
Please hurry. I don't know yet if I can drown.
Okay, think. Hot is the silver one. He hunts them. Skull is gold, and he chases the sun.
So,
Ragnarok-
basically, I'm sorry to interrupt these ridiculous cutscenes. God of War is just Inspector Gadget. That's my review. I never reviewed this game, people. That's my opinion on social media. God of War is Inspector Gadget. The guy you're playing as is retarded, and your son, the one who's not supposed to know how to fight, has to constantly bail you out of doing dumb shit. So God of War and Inspector Gadget, same story. Done. That's the review. Let's go.
To happen, they have to eat them. But these are out of order.
Good boy.
So the moon goes on the left, sun on the right, with Midgard in the middle. But which bar do I pull?
I wasn't paying attention to any of that shit. Oh, for crying out loud. They're going to make me pay attention in class to solve a puzzle in one of these damn games? Game designers, can you please get some football players on your team? Because all of you are the fucking nerds that on Friday when the teacher forgot to give the assignment, every game designer is the kid that remind the teacher that they forgot to give the homework. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to push buttons because I don't give a shit. Let's go. I hope he dies. Good, kill him. I wasn't paying attention. I can't.
Bar.
Gotta get them in order. Moon left, sun right, with Midgard in the middle.
The right boy. Middle, quickly.
Moon on the left, sun on the right, Midgard in the middle.
Middle, quickly. Middle bar.
No, damn it, man. Sensitive ass controls.
Moon, Midgard, sun. Moon, Midgard, sun. Think.
Pull the right. The left. The middle. The middle.
Father!
Kill his ass. Alright, I see how to do it now. I really don't understand the type of people who enjoy this shit. We will never hang out in real life. Oh, God. It's like adults playing fucking hide and seek and kickball and shit. Like, what are we doing with our lives? Has your life got that bored? Playing kickball now? You ain't got shit else to do? Oh. Alright, what do we got? Princess Bride from Turbo Lynn. My man P. Rick in the house. What up, baby?
The middle. Left. Middle, quickly.
Gotta get them in order. Moon left, sun right, with Midgard in the middle.
Right. The middle.
So at least they have him talk to you, so that if you weren't paying attention during the silly ass cutscene.
Middle quickly.
Oh shit, I did that wrong. I get it now. I got it. I see what I did wrong.
Middle bar.
Ugh, crying out loud.
Right.
Moon, Midgard sun. Moon, Midgard.
Middle bar. The left.
Did it!
Yay, now the game has
Can't draw.
thoroughly stroked my ego psychologically by making me think I'm smart for figuring that out. Instead of just letting me kick ass.
What's that big chain for? Father, above you!
Damn, it wasn't enough to... We got more? There's more to this puzzle? Break the chain,
Boy,
little
you
homie.
have to stop that chain.
How?
I do not know.
Wait, I know what to do.
Her knife?
There's no other way.
Booyah!
It's not working. That should have worked.
Oh, the whole floor is gonna break? The Devil Wears Prada, says Patrick. I've never seen that one. Tristan says white chicks. White chicks, that's a good one.
Knife.
I've never seen
I know.
white chicks either.
But it saved you.
That was cunning, boy.
Yeah, boy. That was cunning, boy. My sexy ass voice that I could put down here at the lower register. To make all the people of Midgard want to get into bed. Yeah, it is definitely a kid's bedtime story, but I do believe it does fall under the category of chick flick in modern times. Nico would have loved that pic. She loves that movie.
The red's free.
Don't see white
we
chicks.
did it.
Oh, I haven't
We'll see
lost
what
any
Tears
respect for the
got
Wayans. I don't follow enough of Hollywood shit to know what people are doing to give a fuck about respecting people. I don't give a damn. I've actually heard White Chicks is kind of funny. But I probably will never watch it, so we're good. Oh, man. Let's see. What were they talking about? I wasn't listening. I'm never listening.
There it is. We've got it.
All right, what else do you introverted lurkers got for the answer? Favorite chick flick? Let's hear it.
Yeah. On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, mixing metals from my home and from this land. One for myself, and when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
This is really uncanny. Seeing this scene right now.
So I'm a man now.
My son and I just had this similar exchange.
We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand?
Understood.
Say it.
I remember having this talk with my dad, too. When he gave me his gun.
Power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that. Good then. Come. like.
Wait!
Ah, his power. Yes! Kick-ass. There are a lot of giant rock-carrying trolls in this world. Grendel of the Ashes. The wrong way. Oh, he's regenerating. What? Didn't know he could regenerate. I guess I should say I didn't remember he could regenerate. Hell no. Word? How about that? All in your ass. Yeah. You like them apples, ho? I see you. I see you trying to get slick. Ho asshole. Sit your black ass down. Sit your black ass down, I said. You ain't sitting down. Oh, shit. That ain't the right button, Jesus. You're targeting the wrong dude and still pressing the wrong button. Woo! Woo! 2 of them to the ass. Shit, I'll do fists with your asshole. I ain't scared of this. Wrong button! Wrong button! Oh, for Christ's sake. If I hit attack, pull the weapon out. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit! That's an ass whooping. All in your ass. Get out of here, ho. Ah, I didn't think about that. They're colored. Come on, B. They got color codes. How do you not pick up on that? You inobservant heathen. Got him.
Phew. He was big, but no match for us gods.
The flame of the gods.
Puny troll.
Yeah. I'm turned around. Which way is the sandball back up?
Woof. That's a fight for your ass right there. Okay, back to the comments. Tristan says, while you were sleeping is another one. Sleepers in Seattle. You've got mail. He said the same movie. Isn't that starring the same characters too? Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. I haven't seen most of these movies or those two, but I think that's the people, isn't it? The Lake House. That's a Keanu Reeves joint, isn't it? Patrick says, did you get a PS5? I did not. No, sir. I have not yet. Turbo says, oh, I like the Lake House too. Yeah, Miko really liked the Lake House. I think I watched part of it with her, but I don't think I finished it. Turbo says, I like a lot of movies. Patrick says, did you guys see Dune? Yeah, definitely saw Dune. Actually, we talked about it on the show. You were here for that. At least I thought you were. Suba says same too. Gotcha. Cool. All right, it looks like most of the people here have answered, so I'll give you mine. It's 50 First Dates. Miko and I love that movie, man. I think that's the first, it's the second chick flick she and I ever watched. The first one was pretty good too. It was Save the Last Dance. But I like 50 First Dates better. Because like 50 First Dates is good if you, like, I love absurdity. So anything that's completely ridiculous jives with me. So when Sean Astin is a bodybuilder in a movie, you already won me over. And Sandler's probably one of the best that can deal with absurdity in films. Like, he has some duds, but most of his stuff can at least get a laugh out of you. Like, I thought the movie Blended would be terrible until I watched it with Miko and was like, that shit, especially with Terry Crews's roles in it. Terry Crews just makes things work. And then, like, I thought Longest Yard would be terrible because I loved the first movie. And I was like, they're going to turn it into a comedy. And it was actually really good. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm biased because Michael Irvin, like, maybe these people are in it that I like. But I was like, no, it's actually checks out. Oh, wait. I ain't trying to climb nothing. Get your ass off of here. You think this is, ho? Did we get everything we supposed to get, little homie? Are we good? I think we're good. Let's party. Patrick says Billy Madison. Yeah, man. You and I saw that in the theaters when it came out. I remember that joint. It was fun times at Ridgemont High. Patrick says Sandler. Yes, Sandler did. Sandler probably has done, because Spanglish was actually a good movie, but it was like, I didn't like it because nobody told me, hey, yo, Sandler's trying to do a drama. I thought it was going to be a comedy, and it starts like a comedy because Téa Leoni's character is insane, and I'm like, I didn't know Téa Leoni could do like physical comedy, yo. Like, this is great, and then it gets not funny, and then it's like, oh, shit. And then if y'all haven't seen Sandler and Chris Rock's newest joint, I think it's their newest one, where they're the father of the husband and bride, that shit. If for my married folks who've been in the game for a minute, give that one a watch, because you're just gonna be like, yeah. Oh man, Miko and I enjoyed that one too. So yeah, Sandler's got a couple of chick flicks that are on the list, but like, our favorites are, the top one is 50 First Dates, because that movie is really well put together if you just follow the pieces of how it, especially the ending. The ending is the part that I like the most about the film, because it's a true depiction of what love really is, which is showing up for somebody every fucking day, even when it's tough. You know, even when you're tired, even when you don't get everything you wanted out of the deal that day. And I tell you, if you keep going and you keep giving, you'll get more than you want out of the deal. I can speak from experience on that. But it's a really great depiction of what love really is. Despite all of the antics and silliness, it's just this man is willing to go through this fucking hell to get to, you know, the woman that he's in love with. So I always thought that was pretty cool. This scene that you guys just saw in the game where he was giving his son the blade, my son and I, my oldest, just had a similar exchange. And I remember my dad giving me his gun in my life. But with my son, there were two things I never took off my body during the war. And that was my wedding ring. And back then I wore a cross. I don't wear any jewelry now because I don't like it. But I kept the cross and I kept my wedding ring on, which, you know, kind of conventional wisdom says it's not a bad idea to take your wedding rings off because depending on what you're doing, you can get a fucking finger chopped off. But I was like, nah, I'm going to keep it. My son found the cross, and, you know, I wore it in battle, so it's dented and it's not in great shape. And he found it and he took it to my wife, and she's like, why don't you hold that? She's like, because I'm sure your dad would want you to have it. And he's like, Mom, he won't want me to have this. He wore this in battle. Like, there's no way he'd give this to me. And so she kind of told me that. So I went downstairs with it. And I just handed it to him. I said, listen, man, this carried me. This was a representation of my faith in myself, my faith in my creator, most importantly, my faith in my men. And that's what carried me through the fight. I said, so I hope it carries you somewhere great and helps you avoid some of the shit that I got into. And he's like, Dad. And so just like the kid says funny shit after he finds out he's a god, on cue, my son goes, Dad, are the dents in this cross because it stopped a bunch of bullets that hit you? I was like, no, son. As much as the power of Jesus is awesome, I don't think crosses made in the image of the thing they used to torture him to death, it's going to actually stop a bullet. I said, I ain't got that kind of faith, homie. I ain't got that kind of faith. But it was just a really cool. So to come back to this game, totally forgetting that scene was in it, and see that, him giving the son the blade, that was something. That was cool.
You're
We're so
Are you sure you didn't see it twice, or did I go see it with Slippy then? Maybe I saw that one with Slip. Because I know I didn't go alone, and I saw it in theaters. I'm almost positive you drugged me to see it after you watched it with her. You're like, you have to see this.
Near the place of my birth.
I wonder. Maybe my memory's off. I'll wait for you to come back on the answer. No, the ending to 51st Dates isn't tragic at all. It's endearing.
To a journey's end.
Really?
Maybe I went with Slip. You know what? Maybe I went with Slip to see
Is
that
it
one.
still good?
Possibly.
It's possible. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking back, I think me and Mike went to see that one. And because you had seen it and I think told us we needed to see it because it was great. And of course you were right because you have never, I don't think you've ever missed on a movie recommendation. I was telling everybody on the show that the other night. I don't think you were here because you probably would have commented. I was like, if Patrick ever comes here and gives you guys a movie recommendation, go watch it. Like, if you're into movies, because I'm not big into movies and TV shows and shit. It's not really my thing. But I will eventually get around to watching them if he gives me a recommendation. But if he gives you a recommendation and movies and TV are your shit, get in there. It's worth it. I don't think he's ever recommended
Father?
a movie or a TV show to
Why
me
did you leave your home?
where I was like, at the worst case scenario, it's like, yo, that was pretty damn good. It's the worst thing I've ever said about something he's recommended me.
It's just you hate the gods so much. But Tyr proves that gods can be good. And you're good. You only killed those deserving, right?
Yeah, not exactly, homie.
Yes.
Oh, my answer was different.
Worthy enough to judge.
Quiet head.
Exactly, head. Who's worthy enough to judge? Thank you.
Sounding more like your da by the moment.
I love the trifecta of perspectives that the writers. Corey Barlog might be the next Kojima, man. Like, based on this game,
I think I really
Barlog
like
might be the
Gunna.
next Kojima, for real. Like, being able to put shit together like that. And I know I shit on Metal Gear hard as a game, but as a story, it don't get better than Kojima. In terms of, let me be clear, in terms of being interesting, he doesn't tell concise, clear stories. They're always abstractions of reality. But
Having learned that
they're
travel
interesting
into
as
Jotunheim,
shit. They
you
actually
can now
hold
head back to the
attention,
gateway
unlike
on top
most
of the
things
place
I
and
see
put that magic
that
chisel
don't.
to good use.
Nobody's getting in our way this time.
Nobody. Is this us blowing the horn for the big snake to come? What are we supposed to be doing? All right, 75, 95 meters this way. He says, I went with Slip to see Menace to Society at World Gate. Patrick says, thanks, I'm pretty selective on my recs. Yeah, I mean, you consume a lot of dope shit, though. As a thespian, I imagine... You and Jolly on the show should hook up, man. You guys are both thespians. And I'm sure you will have much to share with one another.
Another name.
Can you read it, boy?
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
All right, before we enter the big door that was made by the gods of Nalvalor, or whatever the fuck the name of this place is that I don't give a shit about, I'm going to take a break, check on my wife, who I know just got home from an awesome party, and remind all of you to get on our book club. If you're not already in it, text books to 833-576-2460. Our 52 book challenge has begun. It's not too late to join, but over the next 52 weeks, we're going to help you get books, many of which are right here in front of you, inside this head and heart of yours, so that you can have a better brain, take better actions, and get healthier, wealthier, and sexier by the end of 2022. That's the promise. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the swag shop up so you guys can go buy all the shirts in the store. I expect my entire inventory to be out of stock by the time I come back from the break. And after that, I'll see y'all when I get back. Oh, and Ryan, Corey Barlog, believe it or not, his name is spelled like almost like the dude in Street Fighter, Balrog, except it's Barlog, Barlog. You made it real sexy and fancy, but it's actually just like the Street Fighter guy. Little trivia tip for you. Keep at it, Springer, my boy. Helps at hand. Be happy to know my wife is doing well. And I will be back here with you shortly. Let's see, who all has come in since I left? Ursula's in the house. What up? Ooh, Turbo's got a 65-inch TV. Get some, Turbo. I'm pretty sure that's bigger than the screen I am broadcasting to all of you from. That's a big TV. Because on the monitor that I'm using, I've got 7 different things pulled up, so it's a pretty big one. But I don't think it's 65. That's pretty diesel. Hey, Ursula, how often do you play your NES, and what games do you have? Because I thought you were just a fan. I didn't realize you were still jamming. Oh, man, did I forget to fill up my my tea water bottle? I sure did. Well, I'm going to have to improvise. Oh, dagnabbit. Now I dropped my sunglasses. What is we gonna do? What is we gonna do? Pimping in the groove, doing what we need to do. Pimps don't have a car, 'cause they gotta keep shiny shoes. Pimps don't go too far, 'cause they gotta stay in the groove.
No, I may have kept your secret too long, but now you will keep our secret.
Huh.
I have people on TikTok keeping track of all those little jingles I do. They're like, you got enough for an album now, B? Oh, man, where's Jolly at? Take my vitamins, as you Brits say. Simply orange, ghetto style. Straight out the bottle, son. Straight out the bottle. My dad raised me right. I ain't wasting no orange juice. Drink that whole bottle, son. I'm gonna whoop that bottle's ass.
I still can't read these.
Comedian, my ass. You gonna get you a job?
What does it say?
Yes, sir. I can read these now.
Yes, read them
Says
now.
Muspelheim.
Moose
Fire realm. It's the gauntlet of the sewer, sir.
Wait, so you can read that one, but you can't read
Magic
this one?
glove?
Or a series of dangers?
Or
We should
a
go see
series
sometime.
of dangers.
Our young god knows no fear.
I told you. We should come back with the cipher.
So how do I know which ones you can and cannot read, boy? Leosta! Yeah, uh-oh. Talk to me, Goose. It's a kick-ass 30. You know it is. Oh, and yeah. Oh, it's the pussy-ass fighters that run away from me. Actually, you know what? If I push him into this hallway, he can only run so far because he's going to run into the poison. Damn, I didn't realize he was kicking my ass. I was too busy not looking at the wrong things here. Will you please light this hoe up so we don't have to be here? I hate these types of fighters. Skyrim has him. He's dead. I didn't even understand what was happening right there. Probably should have been paying more attention. Woo! Let's see. Ursula says, I only have Mario Bros. And play weekly. We have not found our box of games, but I will get Contra soon. My gift to myself. Well, I tell you what, if I still had my copy of Contra, I'd just send you mine. But I don't. Do I? Yeah, no. Hell no. Because I would have played Contra 1,000 times by now if I still had my copy. Hell, we would have done 70 streams of Contra. We've already done one stream of arcade Contra. I sure as hell would have been playing cartridge. Yeah, if I still had my cartridge, I'd send it to you, but I don't. It's one of the ones I got to get back in my collection, too. All right, let's set off the Shalagar Stone here, whatever it's called.
Here we go.
No, wrong button, wrong button. There you go. Get ready. Shit, I'm stuck.
Almost ready.
Get ready. Got him. Hell no. Come on, bruh. That shit can go around corners. I may just not be strong enough for this fight yet. For real, for real. Wait, what killed me? I was hitting them. There you go. Thanks, little brother. Alright, one down. Ride out, slide out, slide out, slide out. Come on! Oh, cheap-ass fighters. Pussies. I hate when video games put pussy fighters in there. They can just run away from you infinitely so you can't hit them, and then you... It just makes the... Like, I feel like game designers, everything seems predicated on making the game take longer instead of making it actually challenging. Like, just waste the player's time. It'll feel hard. I feel like the video games in the year 3000, you're just going to be in VR and you're going to queue into a line and have to... Whoever can stand in line the longest, that's going to be who wins the video game. And the prize will be just a middle finger that says you suck for standing in this line to make billionaires richer. That's all it's going to say. That's the video games of the future. Alright, we'll come back and fight these when I'm a little stronger. I don't think I got the juice for them right now. Or I haven't learned the ways of the Wu-Tang that you're supposed to use to fight them, because video games love making every fucking piece of combat a puzzle instead of a fight. So yeah, live your dream. Anyway, God of War, great game.
Why should we hide where we are? Secrets are Odin's way. Shouldn't we be open? Like Tyr?
Tyr kept secrets too, for good reasons. To protect people. It is wiser to be discreet.
That doesn't mean you should lie to your friends. Or your family.
I'm sure Sindri would understand and do the same, lad. Don't fret.
Is that the thing I'm looking for? I bet you it is. It is not, but the thing is down there, though. All right, Ballerluya. Or I guess Desert Bus is the future of all video games. And it charms my heart that Penn and Teller were behind that. Yeah, I think Desert Bus is the future of all video games. Alright, the tea should be brewed at this point. Kaz says, do you know the reward for collecting all of the seeds in Zelda Breath of the Wild? I don't. What? There's a... Seeds? You know, you'd think I'd remember the terminology from a game I've actually played to completion. I don't even remember there being seeds in Breath of the Wild, but I think I was more trying to get through Breath of the Wild than I was playing it to enjoy it, because it just wasn't my kind of game. I think Zelda killed itself when it went 3D. I just think it's a game that does better in 2D. Like, if you want to make your game all puzzles and weird kind of like environmental puzzles, making people run around in 3D space where there's no such thing as depth perception, probably not how I'd do it. Especially when there's no jump button. It's a golden poop. So your reward for this massive collect-a-thon is just a golden poop. Hey, well, that would probably explain why I did not collect all the poop. Give me a Leosta, little homie. Alright, read it up.
Boy.
Wonder who wrote this.
Maybe that's Nintendo's way of saying, hey, the reward was the scavenger hunt. Because, like, I don't mind scavenger hunts in games. Like, God of War has them, and they're actually fun, but they're short. You know, it's not collect 7,000 of this rune. It's, hey, find 3 of these things in the dungeon. So just when you run around the dungeon, pay attention, because you'll see them if you're paying attention. And you break them, and then you get a cool treasure that lets you level up. Hey, that's fun. I like that. But Zelda goes just ham on that type of stuff, man. And then they give you golden poop, which I imagine... Is there any other benefit to collecting those seeds besides the poop? Like, do you get a bag full of tricks that you can throw at Ganon and he dies automatically or something?
So, lad, excited to finally
900 of them. That's... Come
Yeah,
on.
But also sad the journey's almost over.
Even Crackdown was decent enough to only make it
What if we get to
250.
Jotunheim and there aren't any giants
And
there?
getting their
Makes little difference
thing
to
is
us.
the fun
Fulfilling
of
your
getting
mother's
the orbs
wishes
in
was
Crackdown is part of the game. Like it's
Don't go anywhere.
it's
Be
fun.
with you in 2 shakes.
Father,
Zelda, on the other hand.
No.
Tell me what? Did you put this wheel in your mouth? Oh God, I'll vomit. I'm not kidding. I'll throw up on it.
It is nothing. A family matter.
Oh.
He said I'll throw up on it.
I can tell you a thing or two about family matters.
let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
That's where the writing got a little
All right.
over the top. It's like I
I
don't.
heard a little.
He would have that arrogance until it's
Let's have a
trained
look at
out
your
of him,
gear.
but all that hollering. The first 441. Of course, it's 441, the arbitrariest number in the history of mankind. Give you inventory upgrades. Cool.
I guess I can muster the energy.
You gonna muster ass whipping? You keep talking to me like that. You hear me? Blades of Chaos upgrade. Let's get them. Deadly grips of protection. Deadly grips of magic. Deadly recovery handles. Deadly grips of fury. Precision war handles. Precision grips of fornication. Okay. I can't speak English. Precision recovery handles. All right, so the one that sounded the best was this one. Okay, that's not the worst thing ever.
Wow, he deigns to let me help him. Swell. Here you go, little people's little armor.
What did we miss?
Can I please get one piece of armor that makes me collectively better? I don't want to play this yin-yang min-max RPG Dungeons and Dragons, sit here and stare at the menu for 47 minutes. Horseshit. Just give me something that's stronger than what I have on. Or don't fucking present it to me. Fucking game designers. Of course, that does not exist, so we're not making shit. Next. Ain't got time for this shit. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Actually, though... Okay, now we're good there. Hey, that makes the cooldown go up a little. Yay. Or is that supposed... Is cooldown going down a good thing? I didn't think about that. No, the cooldown being bigger would be better. Anyway, whatever. Let's get my blade upgrade. Oh, I got another one. Hell yeah. Now, does that give me another upgrade? No. Oh, yes it does, ho. Oh, yes it does, ho. Yes. All right, I think we in business now, baby. They ain't ready for us. Look at us pimping. Look at how pimped out my blades look after I did that. Coldest pimp who's ever walked the earth. That's him. Oh, don't make me have to whoop your ass. What is this? If you don't get the fuck, let me do the thing. Oh my god. Can I? No! It's gonna. Oh, this is scripted. Like, no. You whores. I want to do what I want to do. Why are you making this weird? Where's the thing I just bought, ho? Thank you. Now get out of here. I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to yin-yang this shit. It's going to keep giving me things that can't cool down fast, because I'm sure it's some economic shit the game's trying to balance or whatever. And they're passing on the benefits to the player. Yay. Welcome. Alright, we got a little something going here. Alright, let's get to it. Where we heading? Oh, showtime.
Watch your back! Right side, brother!
I got you. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Oh, coward ass. Give me this shit. Yeah, ho. My turn. My turn, bitch. Where your friends at, ho? Where are your friends? Come here, bitch. All in your ass. All in your ass. Your friend's still alive? Sure he is. Not for long, huh? Bitch ass wolf.
They thought that was gonna stop us. Okay.
Alright, so this is the part of the game where Atreus becomes increasingly annoying, and we're just gonna have to deal with him. Until we yell at him or whatever does the thing to make him shut up and stop being an arrogant prick. I understood what the storytellers were trying to do with this part of the game, but for me they made the same mistake that, They made the same choice that I think didn't, at least it didn't resonate with me. I don't want to say it's bad. They made the same choice as Far Cry 3's character, who to me was a fucking douchebag the whole time. Not just when he was the innocent fucking frat boy. Like, he just was such a hateable character. Especially at the end of the game where they tried to make him like high on this power rush of psychopathy that just the human, unless he was already a psychopath, which clearly he was not in the beginning of the game, just his progression seemed ridiculous. I mean, like, if I was in 4th grade watching the movie Far Cry 3, yeah, it seemed like a fucking G.I. Joe episode. But for a game that took itself so cotton-picking seriously, it's like, this is how you end the story progression for the character? And so Atreus is like him right now. But it eventually comes to an end.
Of course. But it serves nothing to make an enemy of him.
You should know the truth, even if it hurts.
It was needless and unkind.
Truth is more important than kindness.
Your mother would disagree.
She wasn't a god.
Can't disagree there, little Holmes. Alright, so here's how we're going to play this. I need eyes on first before we do it. I need to know the exact route we're going to have to take to get to where we need to go to make sure this is going to work. I don't want to have to do this twice because I think timed puzzles in video games are from Satan. The fact that game designers still make this shit lets me know that most of them worship Satan and hate people, so let's see if we can find the thing we're trying to get to and then backpedal. Hey, what's up, blue ghosty guys? Alright, eyes on. Oh, good, it's the guy you have to parry. My favorite thing in video games, the good old parrying move. It's another thing that won't die in games.
Why don't you let me carry her up from here?
No.
Why not? We're almost there. You know I can handle it.
Can you? After the way you spoke of her, I question that.
What? That she wasn't a god?
She was better than a god, and you shall not dishonor her.
Carry her yourself.
That is horse shit. Like, the fact that that trial and error shit is in this game tells me everything I need to know about the designer that made that. I'm sure it wasn't his fault. It was just his job. But whoever the leadership was who said, let's have this thing where a timer kicks on when you grab the balls of God or whatever the fuck this green substance is. Ah, God, how does such a great game have so much bad shit in it? I'll tell you why. Because they're trying to sell it to millions upon millions of people, and they got to try to appease everybody, including my entitled bitchy ass with all the shit I hate. All right. So where are we going? Oh, you know what, though? While I'm bitching, if I use my powers of observation, I bet you there's another interim spot where I can drop that, which is what we learned in Helheim. So why don't I learn... Yep, I see it right there. Yay, 5. Alright, make sure I have eyes on the thing where it's actually at. Okay, eyeballs. Now, I would not be going out of my way to do this if what was in these rooms wasn't usually incredibly valuable for being able to beat the game and fight some of the harder fights. Now, is this little bit of distance going to give me going to make the difference? Let's find out. Oh yeah, much difference. They should always remember the lessons from hell. The blast of Hephaestus. Let me see the blast of Hephaestus. 'Tis a whore's ability. What is the blast? The cyclone of chaos sounds right in my alley. Oh, let's go ahead and upgrade the cyclone of chaos. We need that in our lives. Yeah, bitches. We learned all the moves. Cash. All right, now how do I actually perform the move is my... Okay, there it is. No, no, no. Oh, you have to equip them. That's why I wasn't able... I got it. Didn't realize that. All right, that one takes a little longer than I want to have to deal with, so we'll roll with what we got. We in there, baby. The customization system in this game is pretty dope, too. It's a little bit complex if you're more like me and you like your games just to be kind of simple and straightforward with a little bit of complexity, but it's that right taste. A little bit of salt on the top of that grandma's macaroni and cheese. I guess that wasn't the button I was supposed to push. Oh, this is a Valkyrie fight. Guaranteed. But what we'll do, since we know this is a Valkyrie fight, is we'll go down here and get the save point, the fast travel point, so that we can come back here quickly when we're ready to actually start facing the Valkyries. Let me keep an eye on the time tonight, because I know last night I kept you guys super late. Or I stayed here super late. I didn't keep anybody, but I was not respectful of the time. I want to do that tonight. I want to be respectful. Clem's calling it early. Take it easy, Clem. Thanks for hanging, man. God bless. Turbo says, you set off my Google Mini. What did I say that set it off? Now you got me curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. And cat's got 9 lives anyway. Be curious. Notice they picked a cat for that little anecdote. Forever young, I want to be forever young. These hookers ain't ready for love. Somebody's got to show them the way home. These hookers not a game, oh. Drive these hookers insane, yo. I told those hookers, don't you run from me. Alright. Is there 2 Valkyrie fights here? What's going on? I don't remember this exactly. From my the horn of Asphaestos. I don't get to do anything with that? Y'all put this big ass horn here and I don't get to do anything cool? What's the point of that? I said, what is, and it answered, nice. How cool is that? Hey, Google, what's the problem with game designers? Second question. Hey, Google, why do game designers hate us?
Another Valkyrie.
What should we do with it?
We should save the game. That's what we should do, ho. All that chit-chatting. Journey back to the mountain.
There.
Whatever you do, just be careful.
Shit. Kick ass.
What's happening?
Ready yourself.
Showtime,
You
ho.
are unworthy.
I'm unworthy, huh? Damn, girl! All that? Pussy! You moved out of range. You big pussy. I hate ranged fighting in video games where it's just complete disadvantage. I'm really just doing this fight to get a feel for the old girl. I don't want to actually win because I know these fights are...
I felt that one, brother.
Your mama felt that one.
Have you considered a tactical retreat? Right.
She beating my ass.
Right, that's just perfect.
I don't know how I beat these things the first time I played this game. These, you know what it is? There were trophies that I probably was trying to get. Probably won't be getting those trophies this time. Probably won't be going after those trophies this time. I don't have the energy. I'm out. These fucking puzzle fights that video game makers love so much. I'm out. Thanks for trying. Here, do this fight 70 times until you can figure out the pattern. No, I'm cool. When I was growing up, you figured out the pattern after 2 fights, tops. Didn't have to do it 70 times. I'm out. It says, do you want to know what's wrong with the game industry? Sure, tell me, Google. What do you think's wrong with the game industry? Other than the fact that you helped ruin it by giving marketers unbridled access to our brains to say lies and condition us into thinking things they wanted us to think in terms of the interactions with their games. We actually tricked people into believing that the longer a game is, the better it is. That sounds a whole lot like marketing to me. Google. Are you pointing the finger at yourself when you say what's wrong with the game industry? I realized that for this joke, Google would only own about 2% of the blame, but still. Still. Kick-ass 30. Let's get back to the mountain, baby. Okay, now we fought one of those giant trolls that pulls the rocks out of his ass here. Are we fighting another one, or are they going to just let us do the do? They're certainly not going to let us just do the do. Good work, good work. Kicking ass all night. Yo, was this treasure chest here before and I just didn't see it? Or is that new?
Why come up with the story about Odin trying to follow us to Jotunheim before we get there or whatever? Isn't it a lot simpler if they want us dead because we're gods? And they think we're a threat?
I suppose we can't rule it out. But Odin's ways are subtle, and his purposes are...
Enough about Odin and his whole stupid family.
I don't know if this is plausible, but we're going to try. Wait, why am I still getting hit? I'm out of it, you whore. Ah, fine. So when I ran over to this corner, I was... Oh, no, they overlap. I got it. I got it. I got it. Alright, so...
Whatever.
That's what I wanted. Peace, bitches. Wait, why can I still not open this treasure chest? Is it a magical chest of Vormir that I'm not allowed to talarize or whatever the stupid ass fantasy language is? Oh, little old treasure chest. Can a brother get some lovin'? No, that was really weird. Yes, the charge of the white bear. Our little trolleys over here, Roger. Huh. Oh, I think I can mess with this now. Sure can. And there's more?
Back to hell with you.
Alright, now might I open my chest of treasure? Alright, now, before we get carried away, let us save our game. And in doing so, save the universe. Alright, that must be the way back down once we get up there. Hey, how about that? Biosta. Oh, what timing? What
I suppose that
specific
Odin's dead,
timing?
too. Nice try.
Oh, assholes. Wait. Don't we have the juice that blows this up now? Yeah, we do. Just need to go down the hill. And we got the juice. Kicking ass in your birthday suit. Kicking ass in your birthday suit should be a movie about a naked man that just becomes a vigilante and just wrecks shop on all the evil people, but he does it bucket ass naked. So it's like when he shows up, there's extra fear and trepidation. Like, oh no,
But
it's
we're
him.
not. Tyr wasn't.
And then he just starts
Freya
doing
not.
spin kicks
The Acer
nonstop,
gods,
just
that's who's
lighting
evil.
people's ass
And
up.
you know what? Odin's right. We are a threat. Because we know what they are and we know we can beat them.
Well, not all of them. Not yet.
Magni did his worst, and he's dead. They're no better than us, and they're gonna be sorry they picked this fight.
And we got all these mods in here chit-chatting and ain't nobody dealing with the damn bot. What is going on, mods? You slipping. No worries, I got it. Now there's one of my green birds up here. I hear the cackling. Ryan's yelling, I deleted the bot, when it clearly says otherwise in the stream. Oh, man. That jasmine is hitting, boy. Tasty. Hey, this guy.
Blame me. Me. For what you did to Magni. My own father called me a coward.
Well,
Looks
he
like
wasn't
you did
far
more than
off.
that. Move it. Or we'll pick up where he left off.
I'll kill you. No. He was beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother. Right before I gave it to her. What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes. But in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
No Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
I felt like they added this part of the story because they felt there needed to be this tension. This part of the story was just awkward for me. It didn't quite hit home.
Why are we going
Because
this
like every time a game
Miss something back
tries to do this, I feel like they overdo it for the sake of sensationalism and drama. But that's not fair. I think it's just a hard, like, conveying emotion through storytelling is hard, man, to get it right. So,
Whatever.
alright, this is gonna put me. Alright, I got it. Yeah, nah. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, beach. Oh, no, don't. That's a loading screen. We're going the wrong way. Anyway. Ryan says, this is the argument a nerd wishes he had with his dad. Uh-oh. Now I might not know how to get out of the place I just came to. Hello. What the hell? Oh. Wait a minute. If I... Okay, that's what I was looking for. It's like, where's the alternate route? I'm playing Jumping Flash over here on my CRT. That's what's up. Now, let's let him ride. Jolly's in the house. What's up, homie? Oh, Mr. T. Diddle. Cool. It's almost like these blades are just like a foot short of how long I'd like them to be. Damn, dude! Anyway, I wasn't trying to do this yet anyway. Cheating ass game. Oh wow, I can't do it. Fuck it. Hopefully this does the right thing. Anybody else? Good. I was making him shoot arrows. That's why he was shooting them, Mr. Motley. Mr. Broccoli. I must have already done this one. Take it I've already done that part too then. Ethel the Cyborg Ninja.
Keep your wits about you, boy. If Modi found us, Baldur cannot be far.
Good. I have a few words for him, too.
No, you do not. You will leave him to me.
So you can kill him. Because that's what we do to our enemies, right? Because he'd do the same to us.
I will do only what is necessary.
And I'll help.
No.
It's a name, I think. Braslayer. It means terror. This'll be easy! We're gone!
Not yet.
Wait, I'm not allowed to hit it? Well, oh, he was dead already. Well done, little man.
Enough of these guys.
The treasure of Shakrilar. Hey, look at that. Nice artwork. Where's Lisa at? Hey, we're back here again. Look at the scale of this place. It's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah. This room. But we need a new way up.
We got a new way out. Kick ass. Right in your face, ho! I slid out, the wolf came and met him head on. That's how you handle an ass whooping. That is the proper way to kick ass all damn night. Oh, easy now. Sniff out the devil's weed, dude. Sniff out the weed. Sniffing out the weed.
Whatever.
Okay, well, we lit it up, but I don't think that did anything. Boy. It is time to kick ass. Rion says, Yo, B, interesting side point. The room you mentioned, the scale of this place. There's a spot in Richmond that seems to be my default, this sort of scale place when I have one of those dreams. Let me see if I can piece together the puzzle that Ryan's just given me. Oh, okay, that sort of scale place when you have one of those dreams. Down in Shako, towards the river. Where's this? How much time did you spend in Richmond that you have such vivid fucking memory of this place that you're talking about? Corey Town says, it's always cool to chill here with y'all. Yes, it is, Corey. You're in the right place, man. Thanks for being here, brother. He says, I've been enjoying the stream and believing in Steve. We got to believe in Steve, baby. Oh, got to believe in Steve. Oh, and somebody was asking, I think, or we were talking about it. I don't know if anybody asked, but we were talking about what was the #1 selling shirt on the store. I was actually wrong. I thought it was the Don't Do It To Me Jesus shirt. It's actually the We're Stronger Than I shirt.
Come, boy.
Come, boy. We have asses to kick. Gotcha. So photographic memory and all of that. Understood. I wish I could share with you in that ability. I do not have it. Is it going to be one of these, dude, where it makes me have to... Oh, fuck these people who made this dumbass puzzle. You're going to make me move awkwardly around this thing with the... I really don't understand game designers at all. Like, seriously, fuck whoever came up with this. You suck. Your whole life sucks. Your mom hates you. Your whole family wished you had died. That one time. Oh, for crying out loud. It's obvious. It's always a triangle. So... Like that type of shit. Game designers, can we not that? That is how... Explain to me how that's anything but time wasting for the player. And okay, maybe what I need to come to the acceptance of is that there are humans on this planet who actually like wasting time. Maybe that's the thing I've missed. I've been blaming these evil game designers the whole time, but if they keep making this shit, obviously somebody's buying it. So maybe I've been wrong about humans this whole time. And my observation of them in my crazy lab has caused me to think I have like a Dunning-Kruger thing where I think I know more than maybe people like waste, and even though like wasting time to me is the most unpardonable sin ever, maybe there's people who like it. I didn't think about that. Like I've heard people say like, hey man, what you up to? Oh brother, just killing time. What? That shit, we get limited supplies of that motherfucker. Why are you killing it? There's actually a book in the 52 book challenge that addresses that. Quick break. I'll be right back and then we'll wrap this thing up because we got only a couple more minutes before the show is usually done. Back in a minute, friends. here? Let's see. Turbo says, by the way, there is no way I will wear a mattress on my chest. Even if it's a thug mattress? Like, even if it's a thug mattress, Turbo? I don't know what the implication of wearing a mattress on the chest is, but I will respect your stance on that. I mean, I guess I can make some guesses about why you'd be reluctant what you may be signaling by having a mattress on your shirt. I got you. Oh, man. Let's get into our grab bag for the night, shall we? What did we have come in the old mail today? Here's the receipt. They always print the coolest receipts, man. I mean, it's just data. They don't do, like, artwork or anything. It's just... Oh, where's my receipt receptacle? I have a place where I actually keep these physical receipts in this place, but I don't think it's within reach at present, so we'll just put it underneath the monitor, and that will let me know to work on that later. All right, let's see. What's in this little bag of tricks here? Let's take our glasses off so we can... Here we go. Oh, sexual. Look how sexy that thing just slid out the case. Slid out the case. Here you go. Coming soon to a stream near you. Hopefully. I'll do a pilot episode of playing it, and then if it sucks, it'll be the first and last episode. But I'm hoping it's good. I really, really love the Persona series. So I've always wanted to go back and give the Shin Megami series a try. I've never been great at them. I've only played one, that was part 3, and didn't love it, but that was more just, I didn't give it much time either. And I'm an older, slightly more patient man now than I was back then. So... there you go. There's our grab bag for the night. Did you guys get your answer to the question in? What's your favorite chick flick? If you're just tuning in, that was the question for the night. And if you haven't joined our 52-book challenge yet, now is the time. Instructions on how to do so on the screen. If you don't want to participate in the challenge, which has officially technically started, you can just be on the book list and get my book recommendations every Saturday at 11 a.m. So if you want to have a list of great books to read that will improve your life, I mean, I can pretty much, you can never promise anything, but I can pretty much within reason promise that if you read these books and apply even just a principle from the book, even if you don't get everything the first time you read it, because the books I'm recommending are books that literally should be read multiple times because you'll get more and more truth out of them as you read them. But when you get to the end of the year, you should be able to measure improvements because of the things you learned. And then the whole point of the challenge is to have you guys apply the knowledge, right? And then do the execution. You're going to see quite the benefit. And like we say, you're going to be healthier, wealthier, and sexier by the end of the year. Actually, that's what I'm looking forward to most is when we start getting a couple of months in and people are saying, yo, I'm really starting to see changes in fill in the blank thing because your brain is actually, you're going through the process to reprogram your brain to have the brain of somebody who's super successful. Because the one thing that I have seen time and time again that separates the people I'm connected to that are super successful. So like take my friends that have played professional athletics, the billionaires I've worked with or been around, super successful people, right? All of them. The difference between them and the dude that works at my gas station, the one thing that I can always point to is that the big time winning people are habitual addicts of learning. Always learning. Always. And the people I see that aren't happy and don't have a taste of anything that they really want, they don't learn. They just do shit that they think, they try shit or they hear a guru on the internet talking about things, but the information, the knowledge, the wisdom you'll be programming your brain with is literally the knowledge that... you're going to learn the shit that Marcus Aurelius used to conquer fucking countries. You might want to have that in your head. Because I'll tell you, learning how to conquer a country, you'll learn just as much reading the book What Not to Do as a person from him talking about his flaws, as you will. I may have just given a hint on one of the books. Scooby-Doo. Jolly says, how bad is it really if you sell drugs for a living? Well, ask the people that make the vaccines. They sell drugs for a living. They seem to be doing pretty well. They even have most of the population screaming at everybody who's not doing it. So if you can sell that kind of drug, you can become a trillionaire. Let's see, what else we got? Are they going to force us to fight a Valkyrie right here? That doesn't seem appropriate. Or is this the one I was already at? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Yep, this is definitely a Valkyrie fight. But is this the one I just walked away from? Yes, and I'm going the wrong way. So, yay for verticality in video games and not being able to navigate properly and having to sit through this loading screen twice. Are we done? Let's go on back up. Alright, so where are we supposed to be at? What did I miss? Because I wasn't paying attention. And I assumed that that door is the one they wanted us to go through. Ah, there we go. I made a bad assumption, that's all.
I can't learn if you won't teach me.
You do not heed my lessons.
I've done everything you asked, and all I wanted was the truth. Where did you get your fire blades? Why did you hide them? You said there are consequences to killing a god. You used the blades to kill one. Who else did you kill? Before Magna? How many? Do you hear me?
I heard you, and these are not subjects for discussion. Do not push me, boy.
Fine. Amir, guess what? I know everything I need to know now. I have nothing else to learn.
Ah, congratulations.
Oh boy! Attack!
Boy!
Damn. Nice shot.
On your left.
How about zoom out the camera so I actually can have depth perception? Developers?
Struck down by the gods.
Alright, come on, little homie.
Whatever.
Gods be warned. The tunnels I'm seeing in the walls up here show signs of recent dragon activity.
We already killed that dragon.
Oh, did you then? Well,
He said, did you
how'd that
then?
go?
He said, did you then? Well, oh, man. Let's see. Reva Junior. Am I saying that right? Please correct me if I say your name wrong. Reva Junior says, hello from Indonesia. Good day. Hello. Very nice that you're here, Reva. Thanks for hanging out with us. God bless you. We are glad you are here. Okay, I didn't realize we were going to pick that up, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, oh, 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 gotta take this heavy ass shit to the store. Gotta take this heavy ass shit to the store. And when we get where we supposed to be, we get where we supposed to be. I'ma put my foot off in your ass. I'ma put my foot off in your ass. It didn't need to rhyme. It didn't need to rhyme. It only had to make sense. Only had to make sense. I'ma whoop your ass. All right, let's go find. Oh, I see what's up. This is actually pretty cool. Because there's going to be one of these stupid ass timed whatever things. And this is going to be my midpoint. Cool.
Boy, over here.
Whatever.
Ah, the scroll of the Talanagar. Let's see, Tag says, I need to learn batch rendering if I'm going to batch record. It's looking like I can batch render. If you use Adobe Premiere and you use the encoding side software that it comes with, instead of exporting the video, you can queue the video into the exporter and it'll load all of your rendering videos into the exporter and just work on them as your processor can push through it. So you can have multiple videos rendering at the same time if you have a bunch of them. That's the fastest way to do it that I know of. And if you guys are out there making art, invest the whatever $25 a month or whatever, and get you the Adobe stuff, because it's just like you can find workarounds and other types of software that perform, but in terms of having stuff that's just consistently, and it certainly has its issues. Adobe shit is very bloated. That was one thing Steve Jobs was actually really right about in one of his rants. Is that they don't have to make their shit better because they pretty much have a monopoly, but they have a monopoly because a lot of the other shit that comes out to compete with it just either loses functionality or isn't as consistent, at least from what I've seen, which is limited. But the $25 a month, or what, I can't remember exactly what the price is. It may be $40, but you can get access to the entire suite. So you can get Adobe Premiere. You can also get Audition when you need to do cleaner audio recordings, like for a podcast, and have to actually do the work to clean it up. You could use free stuff like Audacity if you don't want to use Adobe Audition. which is fine. Audacity is actually, when it comes to audio recording softwares, or what's called DAWs, DAWs, digital audio workstations, there are things that compete with Adobe, because Adobe never made that first, right? I'd say kind of the hierarchy of the ones I've used, when Apple used to make Pro Logic, that was the only thing I used to ever say Mac has a PC beat on, is music production. That's changed now because PC has fixed a lot of the issues it had. Like when I first started producing my album, that is why I came to own a Mac, was straight up because just trying to produce music on a PC was an effing nightmare. It's changed now, but anyway, between Photoshop, between Adobe Premiere, After Effects, the other one that artists use that I'm forgetting the name of, there's a couple of them besides Photoshop, and then there's a bunch of other things wrapped up in the suite that can be really useful, and then they're all kind of in one place and you can do your thing with them. But anyway, that's one of the faster ways to do the old batch record, or batch rendering, as you say. See, Kaz says Adobe doesn't work on my system, so I just use Blender. Gotcha. I don't think I've used Blender. So yeah, if you guys use other video workstations that actually work for you, share them. Because that's just my experience. I'm not saying my experience is the, Shangri-La of this situation. If you guys are using other stuff and getting good results, because I wasn't using Adobe at first, but I've used a lot of the other ones before Adobe kind of became the one ring to rule them all. Like I used to use Sony stuff back in the day. It used to be good. I actually used to not like using Adobe's video shit back in the day and liked Sony's better. But then eventually Adobe kind of worked out some of the kinks. But yeah, so if you guys got something that's working better, and especially like if you're doing mobile stuff, then you don't need Adobe at all. There's 19 different editing softwares where even some of the clips I've made that you guys have seen on TikTok and even on YouTube were completely edited, like recording the footage on the phone while I'm watching the video, pulling it out, making separate videos, chopping it, and turning it into those clips where there's two videos kind of playing on the same thing. I've totally done that on my phone. And it's longer and more arduous because it's a phone, but it's doable if you're in a place and don't have access to a PC. So if you're doing mobile editing,
What does
you
this
don't need
say?
to F with Adobe, really, though.
It says, don't wake him. Whatever. We've killed everything else in this mountain. Who else wants a taste?
Apparently that guy. All in your ass. Who else wants some of Debo? All in your ass. There we go. I'm not even pulling out my weapons. I'm taking you out with my fists, ho. My fist, bitch! Oh, that's the wrong button. Well, I thought he was dead! Oh, don't do the one where you throw him. Just stomp his ass. Now we gotta go fight him some more.
May this
Yeah, that throwing animation one was it just sucks. Like, don't do that, man. Bocce ball style. Alright, I think I get the gisticles. Let's see. C. Fenton says, "Is this the new DLC?" No, sir. We're just playing through the main game. I didn't even know they had new DLC, so learn something new every day. Alright, so it's going to make me drop it here. Come on, man. How far back are you going to make me drop the stupid thing? Alright, here we go. Whatever gamer these time things were made for, you make video games bad. Get a different hobby so we can all have fun. Oh, come on, just a taste. Like, really? Oh, hooker whore. Got it. Let's go to work. And I missed. And I missed. Of course I missed. Out of control, man. Out of control. The Hyperion Slam. I like a good Hyperion Slam. Let's get that in the inventory. Now let's see if I can actually return it back to its spot. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off. We're going to try. I'm going to have gangster-ass aim to pull it. Nope. Too slow. Too slow. Too damn slow. Oh well. Not a big deal. Tag says, pro tip, if you ever want to pay for Adobe software, get a friend who's either in college or has a kid. Come on, guys. Just work to have the $30 coming into your damn house so you can afford it. How about that? So you don't have to hustle, man, through your entire life. Come on, guys. Seriously, start thinking like kings instead of hustlers, folk. Like, I'm all about the hookup, but goddamn, let's do for ourselves too, right? Kat says, of course, I'm mostly a hobbyist on this sort of thing. I mainly use the tools that I want to see get developed and improved. That's what's up. Ursula's going to head out. Dream sweet. Yeah, I think we're all getting ready to head out here shortly. I wanted to make sure I got y'all in bed at a decent hour this time around, not like I did the last time to you. Don't ever be an engineer so you don't have to pay $40,000 a year for these softwares. Oh, man. Oh, my God. If y'all don't stop this broke-ass mentality shit in my comments fucking section, I'm booting y'all. All right, what do we got?
Come on, this way. I'll take care of this.
Oh, okay, take care of it. Well, what we need taken care of, ho, is this over here. You ain't paying attention. Oh, Christ's sake, this kid. Oh, this is the thing that shoots the lasers at you. I got it. I need the axe for this fight. Anytime. Yeah, ho. What's next? Am I supposed to be pushing a button or what? Oh, okay. Supposed to be kicking ass, I guess. Well, usually that's a QTE, so I didn't even know what to do. I was like, how am I supposed to play this? They don't usually just let you take free shots. Wait a minute, I need to find cover. Get out of them.
On your right!
Got him! Alright.
I think I used to feel bad killing these guys. Whatever.
Suba says, I love using AutoCAD, got really good at it, but it's so damn expensive I can never afford to have... Well, you would need to have a consultancy where you made enough money from it to need the damn software. Like, of course, you're not just going to be a hobbyist chilling in the house with, what did they say, $40,000 software? Jolly says, look, I drove my ass off today for $20 damn. I'm going to fucking vent. Yes, and you're going to do that bitch ass venting, not in my comment section. Go vent to your fucking, the vagina monologues. That's for your venting. Keep that shit out of here. Oh, what do we got? This is not a place for venting. It's a place for talking about problems and solving them. You can vent to your fucking therapist. Anyway, let me stop messing with y'all. Y'all distracting me from the game. Alright. Who else is talking about something? Let's see. C. Fenton says, it's hard for my computer to run this stream. My machine is too old. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Ryan says, Brian Chambers, anyone ever says whatever to me again, they're going to need a proctological. Or you're using too many college words, Ryan. Can you just speak English, please? I don't know what that shit is. The proctologist is the anal guy, right? And then orthodontist is teeth. I have to think too hard for your fucking jokes. Damn it. Told you about this. You don't listen to nobody, man. Not even Dr. Boone. Y'all ain't gonna have me in here hollering at people at the end of the stream. I'm trying to be positive. This is supposed to be encouraging and therapeutic. Kaz says, I'm streaming this on a computer from about 2013. He says, let me go find a vagina monologue. Slow clap for Jolly. Good comeback. Good comeback, Jolly. I like it. Now we're talking. That's right. Get mad. Get mad. That's what I'm talking about. Then use your aggressive feelings. Let the hate flow through you. Oh man, the greatest shit talking show on the planet, right? Is that how we should market ourselves? Is the greatest shit talk ever? I think that's how we'll do it. Oh no, I guess Howard Stern would be the greatest shit talker ever. I should know my place. Tag says my PC from 2011 is still going strong. That's what's up. I don't think any of my computers are older than the one that just broke down that I let my kids take apart to experiment on would have been 2014. That would have been the oldest. But I think from there, the next oldest is like 17 or 18. Yeah. So now I don't have any old stuff like y'all got. That's cool. Chris. That's a good one. This one's an FX 8350 with a RX 480, 4 gigabyte. It has 32 gigs of RAM. Damn, you got 32 gigs of RAM in a machine from 2013? I'm not even going to ask what you were trying to do back then. What the hell? That's awesome. Yeah, registry cleaners are the goodness. They're very good. I'm trying to remember which one is the one that I used to use. I haven't had to do it in quite some time. Because now I'm a minimalist on all of my machines. Like, I have different machines that do shit, and that's all they do. So I can minimize the efforts that it has to make. Ugh. That's why I even have 2 of these. Oh, speaking of which, I need to check on my mom. That's what we're going to do next. I'm going to be a good son. Actually, I need to check on my mom and my aunt and my grandma. Let's do all the above. If I can spell their name right, that would be Mother Fletcher. There we go. I am now a good son. I checked on my mom. Uh-oh. What did my Navy SEAL brother say here? Oh, okay, he got my message. Sweet. Uh-oh, Nintendo told me I earned something. What did I earn, Nintendo? I got points, son. Well, I know how these points work. That ain't shit. I could probably buy a sticker with that. Or I could probably save up to be entered into a contest to win a sticker with that much. Like, that's nothing. Get out of here, Nintendo, with your shitty gifts that are just designed to make me come spend money at your store. Alyssa says, I don't check on my mom. It's called boundaries. I understand that. Very well, milady. You keep doing the do. And good to see you, by the way. I'm glad you made it to... I'm glad we streamed long enough for you to get here. Because I know this is your jam. Every time I fire it up, I think, oh, man, I hope Alyssa makes it out tonight. Because, you know, and we kind of have you to thank, because this is one of the more fun streams to do. And we have you to thank for that. I don't know if the show knows that you actually requested this game, and that's why we're playing it. So thank you for giving us a game on our list that we actually like. That's always a good thing. Now, I think I'm supposed to break all these. But I don't know for sure. I guess not. Okay, nope. Kaz says, the main thing that old system was used for was huge builds and many virtual machines when doing development work. Got you. Okay, well that explains the RAM. I wish I had gotten 32 or even 64 gigabytes of RAM for this machine. Going forward, I won't have anything less than that. It's just too much. It's asking too much of the machine to act right. And I want my render speeds to go up. Or not, I'm sorry, not my render speeds. My render speeds are the GPU, which is already damn near top of the line. I want my editing in software speeds to go up because my system struggles with the heavier stuff I do in Premiere with the editing side of the house. At times, not always. Just depends on what I have in the system, whether it's 4K and all that shite. But RAM is the answer. Yeah, 16's for regular users. I tried to get by, and it bit me in the ass. It's fine. I won't make that mistake again. And originally too, when I got this laptop, I was not planning on doing some of the things I'm doing. So I kind of asking it to do a little bit more than the original expectation. We'll get it right next time. I just had a talk with my son, who we're experimenting with letting him start a custom PC build side hustle, and like we were even talking like yesterday. He's like, Dad, when are we going to start? I said, well, your first project, once you've learned everything. So yesterday, for example, he was learning about operating systems and kernels. I was like, if you can't explain to me what the kernel is, kick rocks, go learn. And then he did it. He came back, hey Dad, it's like the central. I was like, yeah, you got it, man. But so my next PC, I'm going to build it with him as part of his training. And then we'll have all this shiza taken care of, man. We'll be good to go.
The adult thing would be to help you, so... Hi. Can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
Why is everybody a bitch at this phase of the game? The kid's bitching. This dude's bitching. This is bitch 30.
Wow, he deigns to let me help him. Swell.
Nice.
What shall it be?
Wait, why is it not showing me what I have equipped? Oh, because I'm wearing them. That's why. Still should show in the menu, though, shouldn't it? Definitely don't want my runic stuff to go down. Alright, that's cool. Alright, oh, okay, I got it. I forgot about the quality starting from gold to purple. Okay, so I need to focus on the gold and above, not worry about the rest of the shiza. What I don't remember, if somebody can remind me who's played this game, is do I need to keep my old armor to make the new stuff? I both like and hate when games do that, because then I have to remember, like, can I sell this one? No. Alright, how do we craft the gangster shield or whatever it's called? Alright. Well, with that said, my friends, checking the time here, it looks like it's about time for me to bid you all a fond adieu. Plus, I have an earlier start tomorrow than I typically do, because I am going to look at houses. I'm in the process of getting a new home, so that is that. What else is everybody talking about tonight before we end it? Alyssa says, Wednesdays are tough. It's usually virtual day. Oh, I didn't know that. Do we need to change the day? I mean, we're doing this show partially for you. I don't care. What days are you not virtually dating? I'll change the date. Who cares? Wait, better question. What day of the week would be the best time to stream God of War? I'll just move it to your day. Easy fix. She says he's lucky. I think he's worthy. Yeah, he is lucky. I know the lady. The man is indeed lucky. He says heat sinks. I don't even think my machine has one of those. That was a good one. I like that. And the funny part is I think he's not joking. That makes it even funnier. That's cool. Some of the best jokes are when people are being serious. Or the best things that make people laugh, I guess you say. All right, so we'll shut God of War down right here. All right, so Alyssa says probably Tuesday. Okay, that's an easy fix because we can just switch Chernobylite and God of War, and we can do God of War on Tuesdays and just switch Chernobylite to Wednesday. Easy. Too easy. And we'll be like, God of War is probably the game we'll finish. And this is the game that will be the next one finished anyway. So we probably, if I had to guess, there's only 4 episodes left of this, depending. Maybe 5 tops. And then after, my guess is Chernobylite will be the next one we finish. If I stick to being disciplined and not. Because a lot of weeks I skip certain games, and that's kind of the one where I'm like, all right. But now it's weird because now I'm getting further into the game and it's getting more fun. So now I'm looking forward. It's like, oh man, I'm enjoying this game now. But I think in order it'll go God of War will finish first, then Chernobylite, then Shanyuan. I think Ys 8 will be last, and then Arcania will be second to last. Because Japanese role-playing games are just long. They just never want to end because they hate us all. But yeah. So yeah, we'll switch it to Tuesday. Easy money. Alyssa says, when are you getting that farm? Well, we've changed plans. We made the farm a little bit further out of a goal because some things in my life, me and my wife's lives have changed. We've been given some opportunities to really contribute into some other people's lives, with our business and just with who we are. So we're actually looking at doing an interim move first because a couple of reasons. One, our kids are in really fantastic schools, and a lot of the places where we would want to live on a farm, not so much. So that's the first kind of motivating factor and we've been talking about it for the last 2 years. Like maybe we pump the brakes on the farm thing simply because we're not exactly in the space where we need to be there or where we can take the full benefit from it, right? And where I live's kind of weird when you start talking about farmland. So we push that back. Right now we're looking at an interim house before moving to, and frankly, we even talked about not buying the farm and building our forever house there, like just having a forever house and a separate piece of land to do like operational stuff like farming and stuff. But we're figuring it out. Right now, we're looking for a home closer to where we are now so we can keep our kids in the same schools, or at the very least, if they have to change schools, it's to one that's very comparable. But yeah, so the farm is going to be a little ways off because our goal right now is we're thinking the next house we get into, we'll probably hold that one down at least until my second son is out of high school, which is going to be quite a few years. So you've got some time, Alyssa. You've got some time. Taxes, thank you for your time. Best of luck house hunting. May you have the patience to deal with the realtor BS. Oh, we got all that. We don't have any realtor BS, man. We have a network of people that take care of us. So like it's us house hunting is no bullshit that I'm about to say this out of my mouth. When Miko and I go house hunting, it's actually fun because our realtor is a very close friend of ours. So, she's been on these shows, believe it or not. She's more on TikTok than here, but like she's been on my TikToks. If you ever see me reacting with hearts and shit, it's because that's my realtor. She's definitely a friend of the show. Let's see. And you said knowing your realtor is probably... Yeah, my realtor is like a sister to me. Are you kidding me? That, like, she literally came in my feed and responded to a video I did asking entrepreneurs what do you need help with? Because I'm good at a couple of different things that I've helped entrepreneurs with, not the least of which is managing their psychology, which is the thing I help most with, but marketing and operational shit, like helping people run their operations better makes them more money, right? And helping them cut costs. But, my realtor, in this case. Like, she was having some entrepreneurial issues with the business she was trying to launch. I'm like, dude, call me. She's like, you know what? I need to call you anyway because I just want to talk. I'm like, yes, call and talk. So we're going to hang out tomorrow. We're going to hang and look at houses. So, no, there's no BS. Looking at houses for us is fun. And then Alyssa rolls her eyes and says, God, you're like my brother, always on an extended 5-year plan. Yep, sorry I had kids and messed up your fucking plans. My bad. Oh, you guys are the greatest, man. You guys shit on me like nobody else does. The loving shit that you guys pile on me is, well, I'm assuming it's loving. Either way, it's funny, so I'm going to take it and enjoy it. Tag says, good night, all. See everyone soon. Kaz says, you pretty much need to find a rural area that has good schools, which is, yeah, dude, it's near impossible. You know, because the more rural you get, the more fucking KKK meetings pop up. It's like, oh, God. Let's see, Cass says, once the kid is out of school, 5 more years, I'm considering Wyoming. There you go. Or Alaska. I got one of my buddies up in Alaska. He loves it. I can't do it. It's too much. Like, I don't like the heat. Summer is my least favorite season. But 60 below is just like, all right, man, come on. And we just... God didn't intend for nobody to live in this shit. This is... Let's get the trucks and get out of here. It says, why the hell do you need good schools? Because I'm a terrible homeschooler. I have 2 years of homeschooling to prove it. Otherwise, I'd homeschool. And I live in a place that has really dope schools and teachers and administrators who actually give a fuck about the kids and go above and beyond the Call of Duty of just the normal Department of Education bullshit. Like, they're actually really... I get more emails from my kids' teachers than I get from anybody else on the planet. And it's all relevant shit, helpful stuff. Like, right now we're working to get, you know, one of my sons was born, you know, back in the days you called it retarded, but now that's offensive. But it's like, it's not offensive. He just was born with some challenges. He's overcoming them. What the fuck is everybody so sensitive about? Which I get why people would be sensitive if your child is being shit on by other people, but that's not what's at stake. But they go out of their way to make sure that these kids have, because one of my kids has severe learning disabilities. You know, not technically born, you know, underdeveloped, and my son that was that way is catching up, especially now that he's in school. But my oldest has quite a few learning disabilities that make that shit hard, and we've got teachers that not only help him and set up, you know, rules that are a little bit different from him because he's got these disabilities. They actually meet with us and talk about what he's going through. And you can see, like, I've sat with these teachers across the table and they love our kids like they're their own kids. It's like that. I want my kids in that kind of place. And I remember, like, I came through the same school system. I didn't go to the same school as my kids, but I was in the same school system that they're in now. And these teachers that I had shaped my entire my football coaches, like, all of them were just great humans. Like, I can remember most of my teachers' names because of the work they put in to make me less stupid. I mean, even like when they were advising me about college, trying to help me with my learning disabilities. You can't beat that. That's why I care about my kids being in good schools, because they're actually in ones that, you know, the Department of Education didn't completely fuck up. Alyssa said that extended 5-year plan took about 15 for him. Come on, B. I swear I don't have COVID. I think I can catch it. Long story, but I should have by now. You're probably immune to it, like me. That's why you haven't caught it. Because I lived in a house with people that had it, and it was just like, fuck it. Just give me a hug. I don't care. I didn't know. We actually quarantined and were responsible, but... You know, I have the luxury of having a life where I can just shut down. Like, I could be in here for a week at a time, if that's what I had to do. And I wouldn't have to go see anybody. But yeah, no, it certainly won't take... We're also thinking through, is the farm the place where we want to live, or do we just want to have operational land that we can turn into a productive asset and then just live somewhere else? So we'll keep you posted. Shouldn't take 15 years though. Which is why I said it's not even a plan right now. We're not even looking at it. We're focused on the short-term move. And then once we make that move and at least 2 of my kids get through school, we'll regroup. And Miko's getting ready to go through some pretty serious changes with becoming an attorney and stuff like that. So we want to be in a place that's a little bit more connected to shit that she's going to have to get to. And if we move way out, that's going to get hard. So all in due time, milady. All in due time. Kaz says, my son's deaf, so we need a bit of special schooling. Yeah, of course, man. I can dig that. Ryan says, Bryant, find me a couple of Hispanic kids, drag Kazrico Red Claw. Okay, this sounds like the beginning of a very racist statement, but I'm sure you got more coming, brother. I just read that sentence. Don't make me a racist, man. You better have something good to say after this. The forum. And you'll teach everyone and use all my languages. Are you saying you need the Spanish one because they're going to teach us Spanish? What did the Hispanic kids have to do with this? Why are you inadvertently making me say things that could be perceived as racist even though they're completely not? And people are just crazy. Lizzie says, I was special ed for many years. It's not that they can't learn. It just takes longer for it to stick. Yep. I know an entrepreneur who just retired, and that was technically retarded, but his day, in this day and age. Yeah, absolutely, dude. And I think it's more normal than people realize. Like, I have learning disabilities. My son got them honest. My wife has them. Like, it's like a family of learning disabilities. Yeah, that stuff I never understood why people get, why it's such a top. I mean, I guess people just don't like when other people are different or not the same. I don't know. But like, I volunteered to help teach my special ed class when I was in high school because my football coach taught it. And we had study hall at the same time. So it was me and my quarterback, actually. Our coach came and said, hey, I teach the special ed class. Would you guys like to get some extra credits for school by helping me teach? He's like, because, it was kind of like, for him, he was mentoring us as young leaders on how to lead, how to teach, how to coach. But he was also giving us an opportunity to, be a part of what he was doing and to connect, better with him as a person. So, like, I hung out with the special ed kids when I was coming up. And in fact, Mike, my quarterback, one summer, we had a get-together at his house because he had a dope-ass house and had a jacuzzi and shit out back. His parents had fought for 700 years in the Civil War to get him this really cool house. And a couple of the kids from the class came and hung. Like, we played basketball. Like, we hung out with the special ed kids. It wasn't like a separate thing where they have to... Like, they were just people. I never understood, like, why is there so much, like, making fun and just... bullshit around people that are just a little bit different, but also exactly the fucking same as the rest of us, I don't know. But yeah, so Lamar and Mike came over and hung out with us to play basketball. There were 2 Mikes. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I've always struggled to see people, I guess, the way the world does. Like, somehow these kids are... because I remember going to school with kids that would make fun of kids like that. And it would always hurt me. Like, why the fuck are you fucking with this kid? Because your life fucking sucks. And your family's probably pieces of shit. Like, don't shit on him because your life sucks. One day he's going to be the fucking president and you're going to be working at goddamn Dairy Queen. Like, piece of shit. I never got that. But maybe it's because I sucked at school myself. So maybe I felt some empathy. Like, hey, these kids... at least they got a reason to need some help. I'm just kind of dumb, I thought. But then, I learned later that I also had learning disabilities. So, anyway, I don't know what that story was for. Alyssa's story just made me think of it. But Alyssa's comment is spot on. Like, I look at my son that had the developmental issues. That's what we call it now. It's not retarded anymore. It's developmental issues is what they call it. And like, when you talk to him, like, he says shit sometimes that's just like, did my dad just speak to me through this child? Because no bullshit, when he was born and, like, as he started to kind of grow into a human that looked like a human, we called him Little Grandpa because he looks exactly like my dad. Like, just the hair's the same, the face, like, he's just, except he'll be a 7-foot version of my dad. And, like, he'll say stuff sometimes where I'm just like, that was the most profound shit I've ever heard come out of somebody that's not even 4 feet tall. Like, damn. So, wisdom doesn't care what your IQ is, apparently. Ryan says, I taught 7th grade life science, and they stuck me with the problem kids and hired a translator for the Hispanic and deaf kids in the other classes. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, I can speak Spanish and sign at the same time. Well, we can't all be geniuses, Ryan, but I'm glad we have one on our team. Last week at classes, you're having a long-form conversation with the deaf kid, and the administrator walks in like, wait, you know how to sign language? Yeah, dude, never, like, here's a pro tip before I let you guys go to bed. Never expect the places where you guys go to work, I don't care where it is, unless it's a true meritocracy that requires you be highly skilled at what you do. So professional athletics, military, it'll still happen in those places, but less frequently because they need you to actually be dope at what you do. Everywhere you guys go to work, especially with the fucking baby boomer generation, you are going to be grossly underestimated. The baby boomers are the fucking worst with it. Like, because they all grew up ridiculous. Like, they grew up in the, do as I say and not as I do. And they think they know every goddamn thing when they be talking to people. It's like, dude, like, did they teach physics when you were in school in the Civil War, motherfucker? Because that's not accurate, But yeah, just be prepared wherever you go to work. The people in the leadership are probably not that awesome, and they're going to underestimate you. So just, especially if you're Ryan, just accept that people, and they're never going to really look at, like, you'll work at places where your supervisors will never read your resume. They won't know what you did in the past. Like, when I experienced that in the civilian world, I couldn't believe that was a thing. Like, really, motherfucker, you didn't even read where I came from to know the skill set? And that's how you know you're working in a place that doesn't really need you. You're just keeping the lights on. So, hang in there, gang. It gets better. I knew even with being a special ed, I wasn't stupid. Yeah, see, you were better than me. I thought I was stupid. I really thought going through school was traumatic for me. And at least you knew you weren't dumb. Or maybe I still am. Let's say, even with being a special ed, I knew I wasn't stupid. If I was the jocks wouldn't be stealing my science homework. That's cool. The school is having me go with the kid to the tech ed class and supervise him on the heavy equipment, which is fun so far. That's cool. That is fun, man. How about that? That's awesome. Cool. Well, on that note, gang, I've really enjoyed talking with all of you. I hope you can say the same. We love you much. Thanks for coming in here and listening to me talk this ridiculous shit that I talk almost every day. It's all said in love. Anything that I say, whether I'm joking or being serious, it's all coming from a place of love. I just want you guys to win and have a great life. And if I offended anybody while you were here, you're welcome. You just got stronger. Love you guys much. We are stronger than I. I'll see you next time.